Good morning, Falcons. I'm Trenton.
And I'm Kaylee. Today is Wednesday, January 15th. Have you brought in your gently used books for the book swap yet? Why not? Welcome to Fivay's book swap. You have 1 day left to bring in one of your books to receive a golden ticket, allowing you to receive a different book that another student or teacher has also brought in for the book swap. So make sure to bring in your books for your last chance to receive a golden ticket for the swap. The deadline to apply for the Pasco Education Foundation Scholarship is today. The application is also used for other scholarships without a separate application, so be sure to fill it out. Seniors can apply online at pascoeducationfoundation.org.
There will be a sneak peek at Marchman Technical Education Center on Tuesday, February 11th from 6:30 to 8 p.m. Students interested in Marchman will also need to complete an application. Applications are currently available in Student Services.
Fivay is looking for volunteers to assist with the 2014 Conference Wrestling Tournament on January 25th. Individuals are needed to assist with concessions, table scoring, runners, hospitality room, and door ticket takers. If you're interested, see Mr. Moe or email him at mo@pasco.k12.fl.us.
The last day to pre-order and reserve your yearbook is January 31st. Yearbooks are $70. After that date, only a very limited amount will be available on a first-come, first-served basis at a price of $80. We'll be right back after this quick commercial break.
So I have a lot of favorite books. I read a lot, and I read just about any kind of book ever written. So I have a lot of favorites, but probably my most favorite is one that I read for the very first time when I was in about 8th grade. And I've read it about 7 times, and every time I read it, I find something new to really like about the book. And you all, if you were here last year, you know my favorite book is To Kill a Mockingbird. So today I'm going to share with you why I like To Kill a Mockingbird. It's like Harper Lee, who's the author, does a really great job with the characters. She describes them in a way that you actually think you know them. You could see them in your mind if you really tried to picture them just by using her descriptions in the book. So I'm going to read to you about one of the characters today. We lived on the main residential street in town. Atticus, Jim, and I, plus Calpurnia, our cook. Jim and I found our father satisfactory. He played with us, read to us, and treated us with courteous detachment. Calpurnia was something else again. She was all angles and bones. She was nearsighted. She squinted. Her hand was wide as a bed slat and twice as hard. She was always ordering me out of the kitchen, asking me why I couldn't behave as well as Jim when she knew he was older, and calling me home when I wasn't ready to come home. Our battles were epic and one-sided. Calpurnia always won, mainly because Atticus always took her side. She had been with us ever since Jim was born, and I had felt her tyrannical presence as long as I could remember. If you haven't read it, read it. If you've read it, read it again. It's a great book.
Welcome back. If you would like to write a Valentine's Day message for a special someone to be printed in the Valentine's issue of the Talon, please see Daniela Grodado or Mr. Kovac in room 1204. Dedications will also be available to submit at lunch the beginning of next week. Dedications cost $1 and all proceeds go towards helping fund the school newspaper.
Boys and girls tennis tryouts continue today and run through Thursday, January 16th from 3 to 5 p.m. In order to try out, you must have a physical packet on file. If you have any questions, see Coach Pollack or Coach Goodell.
There will be a spring break 2015 trip to London and Paris. If you are interested, see Mr. Paletti in room 5125 as soon as possible. There is a $100 discount for early enrollment, so be sure to see him soon.
The application for Florida Financial Aid is open. All seniors should apply as this is for Bright Futures and other state financial aid. Go to floridafinancialaid.org to apply or see Mrs. Gartland.
Adult Ed begins on January Adult Ed begins on Wednesday, January 29th. If you are behind in social studies or English credits, now is a great time to recover those credits. Algebra 1, Algebra 1A, 1B, Geometry, and Algebra 2 are now being offered as well. See your guidance counselor as soon as possible to register for Adult Ed. Guidance counselors are available during all 3 lunches in the lobby of the cafeteria.
Well, Falcons, that's all we have for you today. I'm Trenton.
And I'm Kaylee saying, have a great day, 5A.